Alright, hello everyone, it's Team Rocket Dross here with another episode in our Rose Kingdoms Let's Play. If you guys haven't seen the other episode, guys, make sure to go check it out. We actually got quite a bit done, and yeah, it's gonna be spoilers if you guys haven't. So, on the last one, we did some trees. We also did a bridge over there, guys. We did a bridge over here. We cleared up some area. We did a horse stable back here, and as well as a wheat field. So, ever since then, guys, I've done a little bit. I started one of these vine farm, I guess it's called, and then I kind of started planning out some of the area. Like, for example, right here, I'm gonna do like a giant tree, and then yeah, just like, you know, it's gonna look nice, guys. Like, I did some pathways right here, just marking it down, just so I could get like a mental picture of them, and then we could start adding more details. But on this episode, guys, I went ahead and gathered some supplies because we're gonna be working in this area right here. So as you guys can notice, I did move the actual sheep and the pigs. I don't know what happened to the other ones, guys. Like, they just disappeared. I don't know what happened. All the chickens as well. Yeah, no clue what just happened to them, but I did, you know, save some up right here. And yeah, guys, we're gonna be working on a sheep farm, and so I planned it out right here to see how I wanted it, and this is what I came up with. So it's gonna be a fairly large building. I think it's almost gonna be the same size as our house. Yeah, it's almost gonna be the same size. It might be a little bit taller though, because I'm gonna make it a double story, or maybe even a triple story. I think it's gonna be a triple story, guys. We'll see. I don't know still. Like, I don't have the actual, I got like a reference that I'm gonna be working on, but I don't have it planned out. I didn't go to creative or anything like that. I'm just using these dirt blocks for placing, and yeah, guys, so I went and I gathered a bunch of sand. I actually had to go on a boat, and I couldn't find a sand biome, so I ended up just looking for a random place where I could get, you know what I mean, some sand, and I just dug a big hole. But it's kind of far away, so nobody's really gonna be going that way. So yeah, guys, so here we're gonna use cobblestone as the bottom, and then for the actual wall, since right here we use diorite, we're gonna be using sandstone, guys, and cut sandstone. I like this texture a little bit better, but I also need to chop down some more oak wood, because that's the wood that we're gonna be using. But I want to use this, guys, to see what other materials. I guess it's just this one. Doesn't even tell us the name. I wish it would tell us the name, but we're just gonna get a bunch of it, guys. There we go. And since we're gonna use a lot of it, I just like the texture, and hopefully I got enough. All right, we're just gonna get one more. So the stone cutter really comes in handy. It saves up on blocks. If you do it on the actual crafting table, you lose on like 3 or 2 blocks. So if you guys use the stone cutter, every block you could craft it into whatever. So it's 1 for 1 instead of being like 6 for 3. You know what I mean? So it works out. So I recommend you guys using the stone cutter. It just saves you on a lot of resources. But yeah, guys, so I want to get this started. And first of all, we're gonna use actually some oak wood. I have it right here, and I'm just gonna do should I do 3? So we're gonna do 2 for the door, and then yeah, 3 is gonna be fine. And we're just gonna use this wood right here, and then 3. So actually we need 1 more, and then we need to connect it. So actually I want this sideways as well as this one, and that way it seemed like, you know, it's sticking out or something like that. But there we go, guys. Oh, 1 more, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole wood frame, and I'll probably even do the top, the second, and we'll see if I want to do a 3rd story or just keep it 2, because once we have 2 stories, then I'll get a better idea of how big it's gonna look like, because I don't want it to stand out too big, right? So let me chop up some more trees and get the frame ready, and yeah, we could get started. So here we have the 3 stories, and the thing is gonna be a little bit taller because of the roof. So I should have placed them there, that way I could get like a better perspective. And right now, guys, like all these buildings, they're small buildings compared to Minecraft. I know there's gonna be some this size, but is this too big? That's the question. And I mean, it's a farm, so you should expect it to be big, right? I mean, it's not too off. I think the roof being that big, it's gonna throw it off, but I really like how this building is supposed to look like. Like the reference that I'm looking at, I like how it looks. That's the issue. Oh, Yeah, because the way that this building is gonna be, guys, we're gonna have the cobblestone, which is gonna be the main floor. This is where you come in and everything. The second floor is gonna be windows. It's gonna be like another floor, but it's gonna have windows. That's what this is representing. I just wanted to make sure that I was gonna have enough space in between and everything in order to have the windows the way that I wanted. And then the third floor is gonna be an open floor, so you're gonna be able to go on top in this area. Because we have this right here. This, I was like, where am I going? All right, it's a good way to show it off. So we have two different areas. We have this one right here that splits the rectangle shape, and then we have this one. So right here is going to be open. This is going to be closed off, but this is going to be open. And the reason that I wanted this to be open and not down here, one is I wanted the actual pattern for the windows. I really like how that looks. And then two, I wanted an open space, since we're going to have some, like, you know, barn animals or whatever, some sheep over here on this side, just wandering around, right? So yeah, because I'm a fence off, I guess, like this little pond or whatever you guys want to call it. I want to fence this around and then just have like a bunch of I might make it a lot smaller. It's kind of big, and then just make a giant fence and have just a bunch of, like, you know, sheep or something like that wandering around, and making it look like an actual farm. So yeah, and then the actual farm for the sheep that we're gonna have, we're actually gonna be placing it. I don't think we have enough space in the second floor. I was gonna say like on the second floor, but I forgot how many spaces you need in order for it to work. Actually, yeah, I might do that, guys. We'll see. I still need to figure it out, because we could always just make it downstairs, right? And then just yeah, do all the shearing downstairs, and the top's just gonna be for show. But I like how it looks so far. So now to get another base layer, let's use cobblestone, because that's what we're gonna be using. So just to get an idea, so for example, like this is gonna be completely closed off, and then the bottom right here, we actually don't need these. It was just to give me an idea of the whole building, and this is actually gonna be completely closed, just to get a better idea, guys. There we go. So it's gonna be completely closed off, and then we're gonna use this right here. Actually, I planted some bamboo over there because I'm gonna need some scaffolding. When I went to the jungle exploring, I got a bunch of it, so I need to plant it just to and the jungle is not that far, guys. It's literally, if you use a boat, you go that way, in a few minutes you'll get there, so it's not even that bad or far away. All right, so if we do this, so it's gonna have a window, right? So there's gonna be one space, it's gonna be a window here. So I'm gonna leave two spots, and then I'm gonna put stairs right there to make it seem like it's curved in. There's a space, another window, space, and then another window here, and like this. All right, so, and there's only gonna be windows right there. The rest of the building, I think I'm just gonna close it off. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good, because at the top we're gonna have a fence for a railing, and then we're gonna have this blocked off with wood, which I think I'll be using oak, since we're using oak for the frame. Yeah, I think it's gonna work out, guys. So let me work a little bit more on this and see where we end off with. But in the meantime, guys, I'm over here. Our house is like over there. You guys can see the back of my house, I think, like around there. But yeah, so I came over here, guys, just so I can make like a giant sugarcane farm, just because we're gonna need a lot of it. What I want to do as well in this episode is actually get some enchantments going, and in order for that we need obviously a bunch of the sugarcane. That way we could make paper, and that way we could get our enchanting table started. But something that we're gonna need for that, we're gonna have to go to the nether, guys, and that's something I want to do right now. So the first thing that we need to do is that we need to get our diamonds and get a diamond pickaxe ready. I've been actually using stone tools for quite a bit and just using some iron, but then I realized I was going through iron really quick, and yeah, it's not really that worth it. So I do have an area where we're gonna place it at. It's one block lower, and the reason that I have it down here is because it wouldn't fit if I have it like at normal level. So yeah, it's gonna be down here, and then the top shelf is gonna be right at our level right here. And so I think it's gonna be perfect that way, guys. It's just a small enchantment table, and the reason that we need to go to the nether, guys, is to get some nether quartz. That way we can make some observers, that way we could get our sheep farm going as well. So we need a water bucket. Oh, I already have it with me, and we're gonna go down into the caves, guys, pour some water on some lava and get some obsidian, and yeah, do that from there on. Coming down into the mines, guys, I'm gonna show you guys where I was digging. I was getting a bunch of cobblestone, that way we could work on the farm, and obviously exposed a lot of areas. For example, some andesite, some granite, and some other materials that yeah, it's gonna be perfect, as well as lava right here. So another thing was slime, I guess a slime chunk, guys. We got one right here, so we're gonna be able to get a small amount of these right here. We didn't even get any slime balls, but as you guys can notice, we do have a couple, some mobs over there. That's actually where I was gonna get the lava from, but since we have that little pocket over there, it's gonna be helpful. And you guys can see some of the stuff that I left down here, just I didn't have any space. But yeah, guys, that's the thing I like about being down here, is that we're gonna be able to get a bunch of resources and expose a lot of them. So let's come down here and start setting this up. So let's just place it right there, and then we can pick it up, and then we'll see, is there any lava? No, I think that's gonna be it. It's gonna be the first time I use the diamond pickaxe, and we're gonna have enough. So we need a total, we need 10 for the actual portal, and then we need, I believe, 4 for the crafting table. So I'm just gonna get like around 15, just to make sure that we're gonna have enough. And once I get this, guys, just because it's obviously going to take a while, I don't know if there's going to be enough obsidian right here to get that much, but I'll see you guys upstairs. Alright, so I think for right now, since we haven't really worked in this area, let's make the portal around here, just because I don't want the portal like the sound for it to be that loud. And I think this is actually going to be a good area right here, so we're going to have to break some of these. So I did end up getting 16, guys. We're gonna do 2, and then let's just place something down here, that way yeah, we can have something here. There we go. We're gonna add 3, 2, and 3, and there we go. So nice. It's gonna be a good spot, guys, that way whenever I want to go mining or whatever, it's right here. So I do as well have a flint and steel, and let's see where this takes us. I don't know if this is the first portal. I don't know if my nephew has been to the nether yet, but it's gonna be our first time, and hopefully I don't die, guys. I got 44 levels that took me a while to get, and the last thing that I want to do is lose them. They're gonna be useful. Okay, I need to be careful. I think we're in a good spot. I don't like the sound, I don't like the music. That was like a baby piglin or something. Alright, it's a little scary. Oh, yep. How are we gonna, can we hit it back? Maybe we could get like a gas tier or something. Oh no, I think I did mute them a little bit, or lower like the audio, the volume of them, just because I knew they were gonna be really loud. Come on. Oh no, what? It didn't blow up. Right there. How is he evading all these? He's like, nope, he's hitting all of them back. I'm not gonna deal with this guy. Yeah, so I did mute a bunch of mobs. One of them was the ghast, I believe, the, you know, like cows and stuff like that. I think I muted them a little bit, just decrease the volume basically. Guys. Oh, these guys hit really hard. All right, let's do a little bit more. I think I'm risking it, to be honest. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm already here and I need a lot of these observers. All right, I got the last one, guys. Let's just hurry up and go. I might take some of these just since they're right here. I might use them for something. I don't know what though. Alright, let's go. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We got a ghast over there. Hopefully it doesn't try to shoot us. There we go, guys. We survived. We made it. Thought it was a skeleton for a second. Let me actually go to sleep. but we ended up getting 24, which is a good amount. Now let's go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys the building. I worked on it a little bit, guys. I started streaming. I was streaming it, so if you guys want to check it out, it's in my channel already. But we got quite a bit done, and then I came back and I worked a little bit more. So it's almost ready. I really like how it turned out, guys. I think it's really cool, the building wise. I just went as I went, I guess. Like, I just started building as I went. I didn't really have like an idea. I had a reference I was working from, but it wasn't Minecrafty, if that makes sense. So I was just going as I went, and I think it looks okay. I think it looks decent. Obviously, once we have more buildings around, it's gonna be a little bit more fitting. Right now it does stand out quite a bit, but something that I want to do in this episode as well is just finish this area. How many? Oh, I guess we need 2 diamonds. Only got 1, and that should be enough. So we're down to 5 diamonds. We need to be careful. All right, and there we go, guys. We got a enchantment table down, so that's actually gonna go right there. And then I might as well place that in there. I think I was gonna put like a crafting table down there. And there we go, guys. So now the bookshelves, we're just gonna start placing them there. If we put this down here, efficiency 1. Are they all efficiency 1? Oh, well, it doesn't have anything, right? So it doesn't matter. But yeah, so now at least we have this. Like I mentioned before, so we're gonna need some servers now to make up servers. We need cobblestone and redstone, so I think that's another thing that I'm gonna have to go get is some redstone, and we're gonna make some. Yep, we're gonna be able to make at least 6. I'm gonna do these off camera just because I still need to go back and see how it's gonna be. But let's just go in the inside, guys. I got the basics done in the inside. I got the floors and the roofs, the stairs as well. So like I mentioned before, here in the first is gonna be like storage. I'm gonna do like a little area back here. I'm gonna do like a little hangover, and it seems like there's some zombies under these trees I need to be careful of, or they might be in a cave or something. But it's gonna come out. There's gonna be a fence that goes around here, and so I'm gonna work on that. And then on the second floor, this is gonna be the showroom. This is where you're gonna see like everything, all the stuff, the different stuff you could do with all the wool. And then on the third floor up here, we're able to see everything. So we're able to see around. We're able to see any sheep that need to be shearing and stuff. Obviously, we're not going to be shearing the sheep that are going to be over here. They're going to be downstairs, right in the basement, where you're not going to be able to see them, and they're just automatically going to be sheared. So I do have a little ladder right here, and this is where we're going to place a bunch of them. I believe it's 4. You need 4 blocks in order to actually place the hopper as well. So we're going to be able to fit, I think it's they're tileable, so you can put them right next to each other. Obviously not next to each other, but yeah, because there's gonna be a block in between them. Since yeah, there's gonna be like a sheep here, it's gonna be a one here, so we're actually gonna be able to fit quite a few. So let me work on that and see how that turns out. And then at the same time, guys, I'm gonna go over there AFK so we can get a bunch of sugarcane and start trading with one of the villagers. Since I'm here, let me show you guys. And yeah, so I just made one of these villagers into, yeah, that guy over there. But we need some more, guys, and then we're gonna be able to get a bunch of bookshelves from him as well. I think it costs like 9 emeralds for a bookshelf. Obviously it's not really worth it right now, but I just want to get it where I'll be able to do to get a bunch of emeralds just by getting books from him. And then I could just trade him the books back for emeralds. So we're basically gonna get free stuff. So yeah, we're gonna start using the paper, and then once we have emeralds, we're gonna buy a bunch of the bookshelves and then get books and then trade them back to him, and then we'll basically get an unlimited amount of emeralds. Yeah, so I got plans for those, guys. But let me work on this a little bit more, guys. I might actually live stream right now in a little bit and see how much more we could get done. After live streaming a couple times, guys, I ended up coming with this right here. This is gonna be the display room, and I'm not completely done yet. I feel like there's a lot I still need to do, but I'm limited to the resources that I have right now. So I think as we're going to be fixing this area up. I haven't done anything with the top. Like I mentioned before, it's a work in progress. And so far I kind of like how this looks. So each of these guys is kind of like a roll of wool, right? So then the actual banner makes it seem like the wool, you know, it's kind of like a mat or something, and it's rolled up. and it's sticking out a little bit. Obviously you guys gotta use your imagination a little bit, but I think it works in the end. And then down here, this is just gonna be storage. Once again, this is a little bit more work in progress. Another thing that I started was the back right here. I ended up first, no, I want spider, I want it. Oh, you could actually get out. First of all, I ended up making like a wood fence, and I didn't like that, guys. It looked too simple. It looked too Minecrafty. I can't even say that word. But yeah, so it looked just too plain, too simple. So I decided to make it into stone, and I think this gives it an extra, you know what I mean? It just takes away from Minecraft a little bit, and it makes it a little bit more interesting, adding a little bit more detail. So I also worked in the water right here. I took away all the sand that was there. I just, you know, just changed it up a little bit, added a couple of these rocks. I got one here, one there. All these that you guys see, every time you guys see like two of these, you know, they're on top of each other. This just telling me that I'm gonna place a tree right there. So it's kind of to get an idea, right? Like I put it down, I'm like, oh, a tree is gonna look good around this area. So that's what I'll be doing. And then mind that, guys, that's not supposed to be there. It's just I kind of planned it there when I was doing some working on the roof area up here, but down here, guys, I wanted to make this more, you know, just to change it up as well. Obviously just be plain floor, you know, everything leveled. It's just too Minecrafty. So if we add different layers, for example right here, I think I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna start placing like something down here, a little bit more detail. Obviously use different blocks and make it seem like this is where, you know, they gather. And I don't know, maybe adding some wheat bales around here, make it seem like, you know, this is where they go and they gather and they just lay down and chill. And then obviously having sheep here, guys, you know, there's seasons, you know, it's cold, it's hot, it's whatever. Obviously we got a little lake right here for water, and then there's gonna be another tree right there. I think it's gonna look good. But they also get cold, so up here I decided to add another layer, and I'm gonna add like a little shed area, just like we did for the horse. Not a stable, obviously, but maybe make it where they could, like at night, you know what I mean, or when it's cold, just come in here. All right, guys, I'm gonna take them out. I got a little bit more enchanted some of my armor. I got some more tools. I'm ready for you, bro. Come at me. And obviously you guys can't hear him because I think I muted him as well, or not muted him, but through the resource pack it kind of like decreases their volume. Come over here. Where are you going? Oh, you think you're a big guy just because you're on top of the fence. I built the fence. There we go. Fortunately we didn't get an ender pearl, but yeah, so I did end up enchanting some tools. I got an axe, smite 4. I got our diamond pickaxe on breaking 3. I also got this one, which I got really lucky on, breaking 3, silk touch, and efficiency 4. That's basically a perfect shovel right there, other than having mending on it. And yeah, so if you guys notice, I got 27 levels. I've just been getting a bunch of levels, guys, and I've been doing that through the villagers. But before we get over there, let me just show you guys, because I don't think I showed this on camera. I work on this area in a live stream, and yeah, we were able to get all the sheep in here, and as well as get everything settled. So you guys could notice they're all sheared, and I think I have to come in here and probably, yep, I'm gonna have to start replacing some of the shears. We're getting a bunch of wool now, and the good thing about this area is just that we actually have a couple of the subscribers playing with us, and yeah, so whenever they're around, obviously they're loading up this area, and we're getting a bunch of wool that we're gonna be able to actually sell. Another thing that I ended up doing in one of the live streams was this tree right here, guys. It's just, I don't know, I think it looks good. It kind of ties this whole area together. I'm still gonna do more details, you know what I mean, doing the bottom right here and fixing the area up. I was planning on making like a gate right here, and I think I placed a couple of those dirt blocks there, but I think I'm not gonna put a tree there. I think I'm just gonna make this area into a gate, and I think it's gonna look pretty good. But for levels, guys, I've just been using the villagers. I have this way of getting in here, and then I got a couple now, as well as a farmer. So for this guy, I'm just using it for the wheat trade, and as well as the bread trade. These guys are my like main trade, I guess you would say. I've been trading a bunch of the sugar cane, you know, paper, and then been getting a bunch of them, so I was able to get this guy into the master level or max level. And yeah, so I've just been trading a bunch of emeralds, and then one of these guys has the lanterns, so in return I'm buying those and just getting a bunch of level. And then usually I have like some leftover from these two, like emeralds, and then I just buy some bread from this guy just for the levels as well. So that's how I've been getting my levels, and I think that's how I'm gonna be doing it, guys. The thing is that I have to be AFK in the sugarcane farm, which obviously takes a while, so it's just something that's gonna be working over time. So slowly but surely, that's for sure, guys. But I think that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. I wasn't able to fully finish this area, but I think I did enough. The episode has actually been pretty long already, but on the next episode, guys, we're gonna work on a little bit more, and I might just finish this area in between episodes, to be honest, in the live stream. So if you guys are interested in checking out the live streams, guys, I don't have a schedule set right now, but usually it's like in the afternoon, or more likely in the evening. That's when I start live streaming. So all of you guys are welcome to join me and just chat, ask questions and stuff like that. And then we also have a couple subscribers that are playing with us. We got one over here and then one right here. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, guys, and subscribe for more videos, and I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next one. Team Rocket Draws